everybody's coming in. Fucking hell.
There we go.
Jeez.
Tome has arrived, apparently.
There's not a fucking chance I'm going to remember everybody and what they do.
We make music sometimes. That's all you have to remember.
Only sometimes. Jeez.
Sometimes, especially with lockdown at the moment. Now it's very sometimes
Sporadic.
at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, right. So Warren. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've got everybody here. Okay, Warren, you are on guitar. Apparently. Only sometimes.
I just do dance moves on the stage sometimes,
Okay, and Gareth, you're on guitar and vocals, eh?
Just vocals.
Sorry, I'm just trying
vocals.
to find a place with better signal.
Okay, just vocals. Okay, Jesus, there's so many fucking bands. I don't know where I'm standing. Okay.
Gareth's in 100 bands, so we should
Okay, so I've got Gareth.
Hey, at least I wear a condom.
Oh, God, it started already. Jesus.
Shots fired.
Hello. Johann.
Hello, Trevor.
There it is. Okay.
There's a Papa Juan.
How's it, guys?
Okay,
Good on you, man.
Dude, I haven't heard your
Good,
voice in
good.
ages.
Yeah,
Dude, it's crazy.
Okay, what the
That's
hell?
it, man.
What is this now? Chugs that make your mind implode. Luke. Okay, is Luke in the house?
Yeah, I'm here. What kind of description was that?
Yeah, I know. That's off your EPK, man. It's your whatever the hell they call this thing. EPK, yeah. Chugs that make your mind implode. Bloody hell.
That's quite dramatic.
A fair example of Luke's playing.
Okay. That's a guitar as well. Okay, cool.
Then Corona. No,
Okay, so we got you, Warren. That's all good. Okay, we've got. Now, how do you pronounce this? Is it Tome or Tommy?
Just say Tom, man. It's cool.
Tom. Okay, Tom, how's it going, man?
Tome.
Tome, yeah, sounds French, like a French porn star.
Oui.
Okay, and then we've got the very impressive Marty.
Hello, can you guys hear me? I think I muted myself.
You're all good.
We can hear you.
Can hear you.
I was muted for 5 minutes and I was saying shit and I was like, I don't think they can hear me.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Bloody hell. Okay, so welcome to Talk to Trev podcast with the band Hiraeth. I actually got the pronunciation correct because I lived in Wales, I worked in Wales, and I've got family in Wales. Hiraeth.
So then we're saying it wrong.
Hiraeth. Yeah. Okay, so Hiraeth. Okay, who the hell? It almost sounds like I was saying it the other day. I was saying Hiraeth, and I was sounding like I had a speech impediment. Hiraeth.
Yes.
Best one yet.
Who came up with it? Come on, spill the beans. Who came up with the name?
I think we
all
all
kind
did.
of like we all did. Yeah, we just found the funny words on the internet web machine, and then we they all had weird definitions, and we liked the definitions, and we all just sort of chose this one.
I mean, that's geez, talk about a tongue twister. I mean, fuck, you could have come up with something a little bit better. I'm only kidding.
Yeah,
I mean, it's different, isn't it? Though I mean, because it's a great explanation of what the word actually means. Hiraeth, that means longing for home, like longing for something so deeply, longing for home, which is kind of cool. I mean, did you have that in mind coming up with the name, or was it just meh?
I
think that's what spoke to us.
Yeah, we chose the name based on the meaning of the name, but we didn't know how to fucking pronounce it either.
You can just say hairy ass. Hey, don't look at me, man. I got a hairy ass. There we go.
Hiraeth.
Hiraeth.
I'm not even going to try and do that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so
we sort of gone to hi Ray with the lisp. So it's like saying hi to someone named Ray, but you have a lisp. So it's like hi Ray.
Like Mike Tyson,
that's so good. That's such a good.
So now you know. Hair and ath. Hiraeth.
Yeah, just impersonate Mike Tyson and you got it.
Fucking make
Yes,
sure
guys,
my ears
that's
are covered
awesome.
now. That's it. Okay, Gareth,
So
I want to
at
ask
least you
you.
know how to pronounce.
Yes, exactly. So at least you got to, step up on everybody else. That's for sure. Gareth, how many fucking bands are you?
Okay, so officially 4.
Where do you find the time to do this shit?
I don't. I really don't.
Is that why there's only 2 songs out?
At the moment, yeah, we've got 2 songs out. We had obviously big plans for 2020, just like everyone else, but COVID kind of threw that all down the pipeline.
Right. Yeah, it's done that for everybody, hasn't it? What a fucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you're sitting at home having a couple of shots of whiskey or whatever the hell you want to do, and you decide you want to start a band and you want to do something different. Now, Marty, were you approached, or were you guys like all friends and decide to go with the female artist, or what happened?
I didn't know any of them except for Gareth. I met Gareth at COPA, which is a music college, campus of performing arts. And it just so happened that they needed a female vocalist. And Gareth approached me and he was like, yo, Marty, do you want to audition for this band? And I have a very impulsive personality. So I just said yes immediately. And yeah, the rest is history.
I'd imagine that can get you into a lot of trouble with that sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Want to drink? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Want a lot of coke? Yes.
Well, I've got a great example. Like last week, someone asked me, she was like, hey, do you want to sit for a nude drawing? I was like, yes.
Oh.
Oh, shit. What? What did I just say yes for?
Some Titanic vibes going on there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling slightly
It was
awkward
great.
here. Particularly, I'm doing this in the nude. Only kidding. So, basically, so 2 songs, and you started in 2017. Okay, I mean, you had
Yeah, it'll be like
2 songs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's shit slow. Why?
I know, right?
Our
Boys,
songs are long.
why?
Boys, what have you been up to?
yeah.
Come on,
Well,
someone's got to take responsibility. Yeah, come on, boys. Stand up to counter.
I'll take a hit for the
He's
gang. So pretty much, just like Marty's impulsiveness, we really struggle to say no to gigs. So when we launched as a band officially, we just focused so much time on practicing and playing and playing and playing, because literally playing is where all our hearts are set, and I guess that distracted us quite a bit from getting any sort of recording done, as well as being broke as fuck. So we were like, we're going to play as much as we can, save up some bucks, and then record. And we had this whole big plan for this year. And unfortunately with lockdown, we couldn't complete our master plan. So
We have a song that's finished recorded, and then we were going to release our EP by this time, actually, June, July-ish. And then, Corona happened, and we have this song that's recorded, it's finished, and we just can't do anything with it right now.
Why not?
So we're actually debating if we want to release a single this year, or do we want to keep it for the EP? But we don't know when the EP is going to happen. So I'm fighting these boys so hard
What are you fighting for,
to
Marty?
release this
To
single.
release
I
it.
want to,
Yeah.
yes.
Listen, what makes sense to me is that everybody can't gig, so release the shit.
That's true, yeah.
Especially
You make a
now.
good
Yeah.
point.
Especially now.
Keep
Yeah.
that little spark of interest that it's going in people, because I tell you what, there's a
Yes.
fuckload of people releasing stuff, and that's one of the things that I do. I release music for artists, and I can tell you now, I'd love to say who I've signed recently, but I can't, because nothing's confirmed just yet. But I can't say. I'd love to say. But I can't.
how much, Trev? How much?
Some Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah.
Everyone succumbs to the mighty rat.
I think-
No, they don't.
I think there's a 50-50 to this as well. Like, I think some of us are like a lot older than some of the guys in the scene, and there's like a lot of progressive sort of songwriting and gigging and stuff. I think Corona did one of 2 things. You were either gonna release a lot of music, or kind of sit back and not, And I don't think that was the intention from any of us. I think we're gonna do some big things as soon as this thing ends. I'm telling you.
Oh,
man. Yeah, things are gonna happen. No, I'm saying it's like sort of a approach that we've taken. I think it's good that we take our time, and then things are sort of in our eyes perfect, And but Gareth is right. At the end of the day, we got to pull finger. So I mean, time is ticking.
Okay, look. From what I can see from the timeline, okay, nominated in 2018 for Best Newcomer, Okay, so obviously you guys did a lot of gigs and everything, like you said, and then come 2019, the Summers, the South African Music and Metal Awards, best single for Undying, best video, best alternative. I mean, it goes on and on and on. I mean, you guys were seriously on an upward trajectory. I would,
Yeah.
I would, if I was in the band, I reckon I'd be on Marty's side. I'd be fighting with you guys to get the shit out there.
Thanks, Trev.
You got it.
Thank you.
I got to represent.
Trev's got your back,
man. No, seriously. I mean, you know, if I mean, you can say you got another song completed. Okay, you've got fans that are like sort of maybe their interest is starting to wane a little bit. Keep shit alive.
Yeah.
The fire going.
Keep the
Yeah,
fire
you
going.
got a point, man.
Absolutely.
I think where it gets a bit tricky is we sort of had a plan to sort of build up to an EP and from there push for a full-on album.
What is the process? You know, tell me, Warren. What is the process? Because you know, fucking hell. Well, whoever wants to answer can answer. You know, whatever.
Well, the big process mostly is that we sort of, I think why it's been so slow is you've taken one song at a time. Whereas a lot of bands go straight into the studio and record like a whole bunch of songs at a time. Whereas we've sort of taken the approach to focus on a song, a specific song, try to get it down in studio. We work with What Studio, I don't know if you know Clint, and he's a perfectionist himself. And I think we all sort of in this band are slightly perfectionists, which is sometimes a good thing and sometimes a bad thing. Where it's a bad thing is the music is a bit slow sometimes. But I think we're all happy with the end results at the end of the day, which also, I mean, once the recording's released, it's out there. And you don't want to sort of have regrets.
Would you say then it's a financial implication?
Partially, yes. I think it's a sort of a mix between the financials and the perfection side of it, I guess.
Right.
I'll just say that I think quality takes time. Like, what I've noticed with the writing process of this band is that we essentially write songs 3 times or something, because we write it in the beginning, then we refine it, and then in the recording process we kind of rewrite a lot of the parts to get to that perfection.
I want to ask Johann, is it program drums or live drums?
No, it's all live, dude.
Fucking a kick ass, dude.
I'm not a huge fan for program drums. It's got to sound natural.
Yeah. Do you find that that process then takes it even longer?
Dude, I think, well, there might be 2 sides to it. You know, to program drums is difficult. But then also to perfect a live drum mix, that's also, it can be challenging at times. But dude, I think just the natural feel of a live kit sounds way better and blends better with the music.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You can program drums very quickly, and there's so much software out there, and I tell you, because I use half of it, it's very quick to mix drums and get them spot on, like very, very quickly. So these guys are pumping albums and songs out. That's half the reason, I guess. That's an answer, you know?
I mean,
quite crazy.
I guess it couples in with the same question that why aren't you releasing shit? Is there not like a pressure to release stuff, but you know, why hold on to it? Why not just release it and put it out there? I know you say leading up to an EP and then possibly an album, but why not in this fucked up time? Why not just release and then concentrate on doing 1 or 2 more songs to do an EP later on?
Yeah, you know, Trev, what Warren was saying earlier is very much true, but slowly over the weeks in lockdown, there's been a bit of a mental shift in the band. To actually do that, so we just got to do it now. You know,
Marty,
I think we're all starting
them down.
to feel.
I just, you know what? Can I tell you guys a little secret? So we have this amazing song Strata, which is not released yet, but it's finished recording and everything, right? So what I do now is I ride my bike on the treadmill for like 10 minutes a day, and I only listen to Strata, and I plan. I mean,
sounds complicated,
I ride my bike on the bicycle.
That's some extreme riding, right, Marty.
That is, you do take things to the extreme, Marty. That's insane.
My bad. I meant I ride the bicycle in the house like a little stupid bicycle.
Okay,
Anyway.
are you going to ride your bike on two treadmills? Say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want pictures.
A unicycle on the treadmill.
A shredder cycle.
But when I do ride my bike on the treadmill, which is very difficult, by the way, Strata is the thing that gets me through it. And people need to hear it.
Yeah.
I have no words, Marty. I have no words.
I'm just trying to picture somebody with two treadmills facing the opposite way on a fucking bike.
Marty, you need to get out of this, man.
CrossFit.
Listen, lockdown does things to people.
It's not CrossFit, that's split fit, man.
So, like tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try jogging on the bicycle.
On the bicycle wheel.
Okay, but
On the
just
bicycle
listen to
wheel.
Strata while you do it.
Absolutely.
You guys.
It'll help you achieve incredible things. So
Yeah.
Bucket list number 1 done.
Dude, it'll be incredible if I
Ride
get
a
it right,
bike on
eh?
2 treadmills. There we go.
While listening to Strata. It has to be while listening
Yes.
to Strata, though.
That's
what-
the key point.
What's the name of the song?
Strata.
Strata.
Strata. Well,
Oh, Strata.
it's
Strata.
not
Strata.
pronounced
Okay.
it, but
Strata.
that's
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Okay, like the stratosphere.
Like-
Okay, right, Strata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Minus the sphere part, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let me just tick this off here because now I'm getting fucking lost in what the hell I was actually talking about. Okay, so COVID comes along. Gareth in a multitude of different fucking bands, so he's active. Johann, Marty, Warren, Luke, and Tome. How do you keep yourselves practiced and ready to carry on?
Well, it's simple. You ride a bicycle and a treadmill.
It keeps
I'm
you
thinking
sharp.
of a sphere.
That is what I do with my time, and that is how I've acquired that skill by now. That's all I've been doing.
Okay, so
unfortunately,
Marty, I just take it that you just sing in front of the mirror while riding a bike on a treadmill, right? Yeah.
On a treadmill, yeah.
That's not too far fetched.
Okay, Luke, what do you do to keep yourself going?
Yeah, man. I first of all practice every day. I do at least an hour a day. That's just to keep warm, you know.
Right.
It was very hard keeping that regime up during lockdown. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point where you just want to like sit on the couch and just laze around, you know.
Oh, you're not in
but
any
yeah,
other
man.
multitude of bands.
I'm in one other project.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, here we
with
go.
Johann.
Oh God,
Yeah, we're all
no,
back.
come on. Jesus.
So, yeah, we've been doing some stuff on that side. I've been writing so much stuff. It's actually ridiculous how much I've actually brought out of my body as far as songs are concerned.
We don't know. we
That's
don't
what
want to
she
know
said.
what came out of your body, man.
Yeah. all songs in one. So, and yeah, that's about it. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, is there anybody else in this fucking band that is not in another band?
I'm the only one, I think. I'm the
Johann,
lazy one in the
you're-
band,
you're
apparently.
the lazy one.
Warren-
But,
Warren
but
is not a
see,
band.
you're allowed to be lazy because you're the drummer. You do all the hard work.
Yes.
No,
Well,
Johann's
Warren
in
is the
another band.
guitar.
I'm the, yeah.
Warren is not. I am.
Oh, Warren, you're not, aren't you? Really?
No, yeah, I stick to my Hiraeth and I'm happy with that. I think
No,
if there
but
was more time.
Warren,
He does a
You
bit of
have
sing
been in
behind
other
the mirror,
bands.
but yeah.
Okay, so right. Okay, so Warren, you're not in another band. Fucking hell, that's amazing. Okay, Johann, you are.
Yes, I am.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, Tom, you are.
Dude, I play.
I've simultaneously
bass.
been.
You simultaneously
I
been.
play bass in other
It's
projects.
like riding a bicycle on
That's
the
like
treadmill
riding a
again.
bike on a treadmill. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That's a great analogy of my bands.
You go at great speed, but you don't actually get anywhere. It's fantastic. Awesome.
Maybe a good band name. Riding a bike, bicycle, and treadmill.
No, that wouldn't
Quite a
work.
long-winded name. That.
No, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. The punchline, yeah, it wouldn't work. Marty, are you in another band?
I am not really. Gareth
Oh
and
God,
I
what does
have
that mean? You're not
tried-
really. Come on, you
No,
either
because
are or
Gareth,
you aren't.
it's not an established band. It's just Gareth and I playing acoustic songs, and we just we just have a name for it called Whiskey Dust, but it's not really like a real band, you know.
Whiskey
Hey,
does.
it's a real band.
Yeah, Gareth is in it. It's a real band. It's only his
You're a
number
five band.
band that is in.
Yeah.
Gareth.
Real, damn it.
Yeah, so it's called Whiskey
Does.
Dust. Yeah, and we
Whiskey
just play
Dust.
acoustic music.
How
Whiskey Dust.
how do you come up with a name like Whiskey Dust?
You'd have to ask Gareth.
Gareth? Oh,
Well, you go
no,
drinking
this is going to
with
be
a bunch of lumberjacks.
I'm a lumberjack.
And you're gonna get
Okay.
you get dust on your whiskey.
Christ, you know, there is no
Yeah,
fucking
your
hell.
whiskey is dust.
That type of shot.
Okay. Who drinks what? Okay, let's go from to Gareth. What you're a whiskey and wine, is it? What is it? Last time I spoke to you.
Oh, man, like all of it, hey, to be honest.
Literally.
Gareth drinks.
He's not joking.
He's such a small
Trev,
guy. That's not right.
Trev,
Yeah.
Gareth is the dude who got me into drinking. I did not drink. I was 21 when I met him. I
bad
did not
boy.
drink
Bad boy,
until I
Gareth.
met Gareth.
Bad
Look at her.
influence.
Look what you've done to her. She wants to ride a fucking bike on a treadmill, get naked for a fucking drawing session. You've soiled this woman's pure heart.
Whiskey on that.
You know what? You're all welcome.
Okay, fair enough. Johann, what do you like to drink?
Dude, Castle Light and brandy.
Oh, so like piss water. Okay.
Well, not mixed together though.
Sounds like a
Mixed
good
together,
combo.
son. Jesus, it would probably look like piss water. Jesus. Okay, all right. Why Castle Light?
Dude, I just
Better
like
than
it, man.
Miller's, bro.
Come
Better
on,
than
man.
Miller's.
Dude, I'm a heavy guy, so I like a light beer.
Dude, I can
No, wait.
relate to you. I'm a heavy guy as well, but fuck, I do like. And I'll say that I'm drinking a non-alcoholic beer right now. I'd rather have piss water.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the girlfriend. Okay, Gareth drinks everything. Johann drinks piss water. Luke.
Nah, I'm a brown bottle guy, man. Black label all the way.
Oh God, you must reek in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, your
I would have
guts
to
must
ask
be
those guys.
septic. Eh?
No one really tells me.
Yeah, so that's pure chemicals. I thought piss water was bad, but
yeah,
Jesus.
whiskey's cool.
Whiskey. Okay.
Nah,
Dude, I
they-
bet he likes dark rum as well.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. All right, go on then. What do you drink?
I think I'm a rum man mostly, yeah.
Arr.
Pirate all the way.
Yeah.
Pirates.
All right. And Marty drinks whiskey dust while riding a bike on a treadmill,
Yes.
That's
getting naked drawn and thinking of spheres while listening to
Picking like a
Strata.
French girl.
Like a French woman. Oh, oui, oui. Okay, cool. All right. What is the funniest shit that's happened to you on a stage?
Oh my gosh, do we have so
God.
many stories?
So many stories.
Yeah.
I hope it
I
involves.
think the
Stars.
Go,
Oh,
Tome
my
story was
word.
the best. Tome story is the best.
Tome was the best, yeah. Fuck.
With the bachelor party and arriving in his corset.
I'm
Literally
sorry,
as we're
what
about
now?
Gareth,
This is the strangest
Gareth, tell us-
podcast I've ever fucking heard or had. I swear
Oh,
to
you haven't
God,
heard
this
the
is-
half of it, man.
okay. I think Tome. I think you have to relay your story of your bachelor party and arriving on stage.
And just
in
for
your
the
beautiful
people out
corset.
there, we don't suggest you have alcohol and be crazy and do stupid shit, but send in
Because
your
the
pictures
president
if you
says
want
no.
to. You fuck the president.
No, this is totally all on me. You,
Yeah,
but
you
no,
can't-
Moses says
Tommy wouldn't remember half of the things that happened that night because he was so fucking drunk.
Awesome. Okay, go for it.
It's what happens when you attend a bachelor's from the morning, kayak, get sunstroke,
Oh,
drink too much, and then be like, oh yeah, I have to drive to the other side of Johannesburg to do a gig now. And on top of that, it's a it's a gig to kind of showcase and congratulate women in the rock and metal scene. So as a gesture, I wore corset,
is that a court
which
jester?
which didn't want to actually zip up. So it was a half-on corset with a bent
It didn't show
zip.
your cleavage.
Will you knock
Like
us out? That's the
sunburned,
question.
most of the
pitch
time.
up on
Yeah.
stage. And apparently, I don't even remember this, but apparently I plugged my my wireless system into Marty's in-ears. So thank God I didn't.
And we have a photo of that. There's a photo of it.
Me looking
Yeah.
confused as fuck. Like, why am I not getting a signal?
Turn it up
Trev,
to 11.
while
I
you're
can't
trying to
fucking
plug-
hear myself.
While you're trying to plug shit in, his tits just came out, man.
That was,
Yeah.
I was saying right there. I think
He
I got an
was-
apple right there in my face. It's so nice.
Oh, Jesus. Somebody.
They
And
just
if you think a
popped
hairy
out, and it
ass
was
is
like,
bad.
bam.
It's like, bam, they were right there in your face.
And I'm
Man.
a hairy motherfucker, so yeah.
It's like cleavage
Just
crack.
imagine the trauma that the audience in my
Cleavage
band
crack.
had to.
Weed whack that son of a bitch. Jesus. Oh, that's fucking classic. Absolutely brilliant in a corset. The stories I wish I could was a fly on the wall to see this shit. Now I probably would have died from the stench of Black Label farts. But anyway. Jeez. Like, okay, well that's a lovely story for the underage kids. Fuck.
It's a nice one. It's a
Don't
nice
do
kid
it.
story.
So don't do it. Yeah, it's a warning. Yeah,
Yeah, learn from my mistake.
learn from Uncle Tom or Uncle Tome or Uncle Tome. That sounds like pedophile. Eesh.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah, don't
Try
learn
it.
anything
Yeah,
from
let's not do
Tome.
that one.
Don't learn anything from
can-
Tome. He's a dodgy fuck. Okay, cool. So, guys, Strata, you've got that recorded. I'm not even going to bother to ask when you think you're going to release it because I don't want to open up another can of worms here because we've already gone through that. The plan for 2020. Okay, let's talk about that because COVID's probably in this country going for the next 25 fucking years. But let's
At
least, yeah, let's say February 2021. Did I just say plans for 2020? What an idiot. Plans for 2021. If you don't release Strata and you record another couple of songs, it's 2021, February, March, thereabouts, the EP release.
Hopefully, if we can accomplish that.
When are you going back in the studio?
As soon as we can. As soon as there's like no, because a lot of us. Well, I'm back at work now, and to sort of you kind of have to go like after work and working way into the wee hours of the morning, you know. And as soon as that curfew's lifted, bro, I'm hitting that so hard. So hard.
Gareth, you said you're poor. How are you going to manage being in 7,000 bands and being able to afford to get in the studio?
Oh, I'll just ask Marty really nicely.
I'm his sugar mama.
There it goes. It's all coming out now. Listen, there's about 8 minutes left thereabouts before I wrap up. I want to talk about the video. A very fucking freaky video.
Yep.
it's artistic. You got to use the correct description.
It's very artistic. I'm a fucking moron, so I'll just use it's fucking weird. But yeah, okay, it's artistic. Who came up with the sort of the graphic side of it, or the visual side of it?
Innocent Marty,
that would be
probably.
Marty.
Yeah.
The storyline is kind of it's both myself and Gareth. We came up with the storyline, and then the directing was basically Gareth and myself and Russell, the videographer. He did a lot of good work and it helped a lot.
Okay, and tell me, how awesome is it to just call on someone like Jade to come in and do guest vocals?
Oh, I love it. He's amazing.
He's such a small guy.
Power voice for a small guy.
Strong voice.
Gee, I mean, it's like when I first spoke to Gareth, I was like, okay, hang on, whatever fucking band it was, Forsaken Fate. Which one was it, Gareth? Wasn't
Riddle
Riddle
Break.
Was it Riddle Break?
Probably a Riddle Break.
Okay, and I was like, are you the fucking singer? You got to be kidding me! With that voice, it's like so fucking weird. And then Jade comes in for a podcast. It's like, you got to be kidding me! What's going up in Gauteng? Eh? Are you just like sucking on helium or
Water.
something?
There's something in the water.
Yeah, don't be fooled by his talking voice, because he really bangs on stage.
Yeah, but both of you do. I mean, it's just incredible. Hats off to you. I mean, okay, Marty, your vocals. How did you get into singing?
I started singing when I was 6 years old, so it has been a part of my life forever. And just did some basic vocal lessons, and then I studied music at Copa, and that's how I met Gareth. And so Hiraeth is basically my first actual band that I've ever been in.
Hiraeth.
Say it right, Marty.
Okay, guys. So I think that pretty much sums up what I wanted to ask. Besides the million other things of treadmills and bikes and spears and starters and naked nipple twisting corsets and black label ring sting and whatever else that comes out of it.
I'm
Yeah, it's
glad you
awesome
know
to
the
chat
next
to you.
name of our song.
I guess nobody else knew it. Well, they do now. Fucking hell, I can tell you that much. Strata. There we go. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and we finally got the podcast done. Woo! Number 25 in the bag.
It's a good number.
Nice.
Thank
Thanks,
you
Trev.
so much.
Yeah,
Trev.
thanks, man.
Alrighty, cool, guys. Have a
Thank
good
you
one,
so
man.
You too,
You
dude.
too, man.
Alrighty, keep safe.
Thanks for the
Thanks so
chat.
much. You too. Cheers.
Bye.